Hey folks, welcome to our kitchen. You're watching BrainStormAcres. I'm Henry, and Irene's zipping around the corner here with another pot.
Ta-da!
And we're doing some tag teaming of cooking tonight. We have a lot of things to do. We have some turkey stock to can up in ball jars. Irene's making pizza for dinner tonight because it's Friday night and Friday's pizza night. We have a salad that we just picked out in the greenhouse. So we're just going to be doing a lot of different things here at the same time. So, hope you had fun watching us.
That's some of the salad. Lettuce. 3 different kinds. Green star and 2 different kinds of salanova. That goes to be the salad for pizza tonight because it's Friday, so it's pizza. Let me do 75 things at once. Sounds like a normal household to me.
Well, it's certainly normal for our kitchen.
Well, we're always cooking. We're actually cooking in our kitchen. It's not just to look pretty. This is one of the reasons we built a larger kitchen. Sometimes people will say, why do you guys need a big kitchen? There's only 2 of you. Well, first of all, we really cook. Like 3 meals a day is not uncommon here, especially in cold weather when you really enjoy 3 warm meals a day. And we're often doing 27 things at once.
Yeah, so one of the things that we do is we try to make sure we have a plan to preserve the food that we cook. There's only 2 of us, and I just finished cooking a 20-pound turkey. Turned the skin and the bones into turkey stock. And we don't want that to go to spoil. We've already had, how many? 3 soups?
Yeah, three meals with soups. And this is really good turkey stock, so I want to make sure we save it. So we try not to freeze our turkey stock because freezer space is at a premium, whereas shelf space is at a premium, but not as big a one.
Yeah, so we just try to plan ahead. It doesn't always work. Sometimes I miss something in the back of the refrigerator and it spoils. And that really is not a good thing. But it happens.
And we try not to do that. So,
get back to work?
Yes. Soup. So it's nice to sort of say, okay, we've worked enough for the week. It's time to sit down and watch a couple of our favorite YouTube channels and maybe a little something on Hulu or Netflix or something and relax. And part of that relaxing is having a good pizza, and I even have an adult beverage chilling in the refrigerator right now.
Yeah, she can drink, I can't.
Yeah, he can't drink because of one of his meds. As a Christmas treat, we purchased a 4-pack of Boddington's English Ale. First time we ever had that was when we went on vacation with friends. I don't know, 30 years ago or something.
No, it was only about 18 years ago.
I think it was 20. But anyway, a long time ago to England, and we rented a narrow boat, a canal boat, to run around on the canals and travel from South England up into Wales. And we were arriving at an odd time that was complicated by a national holiday. I don't have any idea what the national holiday was, but because we were picking up the narrow boat at a time frame when we wouldn't have time to grocery shop, we had them pre-stock it with some basic stuff, and Boddington's was one of the things they put on it. propane refrigerators and all the old fridges that have to be defrosted don't dehydrate your vegetables.
Yeah, so the propane refrigerator does not have a defrost cycle,
Right.
which means we have to defrost it manually.
Right, but it also means that if I leave some lettuce out on the shelf in there and there's a hole in the bag, it's not going to turn it into a piece of parchment. It's going to be just as moist as when I put it in. Back in December, right after Thanksgiving, we were excited to discover that some yams that we had actually bought for Thanksgiving and sort of misplaced were starting to sprout. So now what we do is we try and, let me put this in front of me so it has a contrast, there we go. These guys go in the sun every day to get some sun to the leaves. And this is the one that's the sproutiest of the two. We have 2 quarts and a pint in there. I've got the lid locked on. You can see I've got a steady stream of steam coming out of here. I've got the timer set. This has got to steam for 10 minutes. When it's done steaming, I will use a long handled fork to drop this weight. And then we'll start timing it and processing it.
In the meantime, I'm going to finish making some coleslaw. I sliced up the head of cabbage that I already picked 2 days ago into relatively fine slices using our mandolin and a straight blade. The dressing that I make for 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds of cabbage is 1 cup of mayonnaise. You can use store-bought, or if you make it yourself, you can do that as well. And there we have 1 cup of mayonnaise. I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of sugar and about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Do you want celery seed in the coleslaw mix tonight?
Sure, I'll have it. Do you need it?
Yep.
Okay, I'll be right there.
You want to taste it?
Sure. Let's go.
Now what I did is I adjusted the amount of sugar and vinegar to get the flavor the way we like it. If you want to make a traditional kind of coleslaw dressing, use a cup of mayonnaise, a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, and a 1/4 cup of sugar. I like it to be a little more tart than the normal sweetness. And because we like celery seed in our dressing, I'm going to add a teaspoon of celery seed. You don't have to use celery seed if you don't want.
We happen to like it.
If you like it, use more, use less.
Well, people put all kinds of things in coleslaw. I've seen caraway in it, I've seen all kinds of stuff. Just like sauerkraut, people put all kinds of different things in that too. And different parts of the United States tend to make different kinds of dressing. Some places like a straight vinegar dressing, and that is not my favorite at all.
And my grandparents were in Durham, North Carolina, and their preferred dressing was a really, really vinegar dressing with, I don't remember the kind of small hot peppers that were used. Could you go ahead and put these things away, Irene?
Sure.
Thank you. I didn't like their coleslaw just to eat plain, but you know what is pretty good on a barbecue sandwich?
Yeah, some of those vinegary coleslaws are great on barbecue, but I just like to chow down on coleslaw. Okay, that timer tells me that this thing has been spewing forth hot steam for 10 minutes. Now,
Well, I hope you're enjoying watching us work. We do work like this sometimes. We tend to try to keep out of each other's way. Right now we're having to share some of the same space. Our kitchen is actually designed so we could have 4 people working simultaneously in 4 different parts of the kitchen and not be in each other's way.
right,
So,
it works most of the time.
even when I'm involved. I think we'll turn off the camera now and get on with other things.
Yeah, I've got the oven heating up right now. I'm waiting for that, and I have my pizza dough. It's in the pantry, doing its thing. This is starting to bubble here. That means pretty soon that'll lock and we'll get pressure the rest of the way.
Cool.
It's probably got another 10 minutes before we can start counting.
Yeah, so one of the things is we have 2 different size pressure canners. The smaller one that we used for many years and the larger one that we're using now because we're off-grid. It's a long way to town and there's only the 2 of us. So if we can pressure can some of the food that we make, it's better because we don't have to take up space in the freezer. Space is at a premium.
Right, well I also like taking when we go camping.
Yeah, one of the things we do is I'll make a variety of stews and soups and things like that, and we'll pressure can them.
Right.
And we just put them in the truck, and when we get it wherever we're going and we decide we're hungry, pop one open.
Instant dinner, and you know what's in it. You don't have to think about, oh geez, they put in 5 times more salt than I like in my soup. Years ago we used to live off Campbell's soup at times when we were doing things. And then we fiddled around and tried a couple of other brands, which we felt were much better. But now we're like so spoiled that we are forced, out of necessity because of time or ingredients or whatever, to use the other soups. Blah. They're so salty and they taste so blah in comparison to what we can make. So yeah, we use them a lot. We use the canned food a lot for camping.
Well, thanks for watching. We hope you had fun watching us stumble around in our kitchen. And hopefully you learned a couple of things. Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.